Give it up for Shane Thomas.
I have a job too. How's everyone doing tonight? Bunch of stoners. My name is Shane Thomas. Let me put some stuff here. Hello. I can't really see much, but I want to thank everyone coming out. This is my first show, so if I bomb, I don't have to do this again. So I'll just keep doing myself that. My wife said, hey, just do the thing you always do, just go up and start picturing people naked. Woo! Woo! All right, I'm out, guys. Have a good night. Thank you. Okay, we won't do that. I want to thank Blunts and Beans for giving me this opportunity. I also want to thank Jen. I love when we found the introduction. We used to grow up, and now we're famous, so it's actually worked out for us. Also want to thank Zell, my sponsor. Really good. I know the first time Bailey came into the store, she's like, we're gonna do a little video. So we had to plan it out. She's like, okay, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna say this, you're gonna say this, and then we're gonna like pull up the Zell, and I'm like, awesome, right? She comes in, we start acting, and I'm just like, woo, let's have a Zelle! And she's just like, okay, cut. She's like, Shane, it's like Bell. So Zell, right? I'm like, I'm so sorry. She comes in, we do the acting, and I'm like, Zelle! Yeah, so that was fun. Thank you, Bailey. Vanilla, very good. So I'm also going to smoke some weed up here. They got the Virtue Iced Mocha. Anyone try that? It smells fantastico and shake. So, you guys like stuff? Little things. You guys like things? I fucking love things. So, my name is Shane. I am in my 40s, like Jen said. We'll just stick it at that. I'm a father of two daughters, two beautiful daughters, Rachel and Abby. I love them very dearly. They are turning 17 and 14 in the next couple of months. I'm no longer the center of the universe. They hate my guts now, for God knows what reason, I don't know. But yeah, but what was cool, like last night, you could be a conversation to have. I wasn't expecting this. I got home and my daughter we started bashing JoJo, Siwa, you know who that is? We did a big dramatic change. She's like, Dad. I'm like, quite dramatic. She looks like a WWC wrestler, a fifth member of KISS. If Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons fucked, that is what we want. Yeah. So, Camp Canna, who's going? Woo! What a great idea, huh? I was in the kitchen yesterday and I was like, hey, hon, there's the Camp Canna. It's like 3 days. You mind if I get sick and go? Is that all right? And it was like, well, what is it? I'm like, well, it's a place for like people like me to like not feel judged, eat good food, and we smoke weed in camp. That's basically it, right? She's like, sounds like there's gonna be a lot of fucking. I'm like, no, babe. She's like, yeah. So you just smoke weed with adults, going tent to tent, just to fuck. 3 days. Doesn't matter to anybody. That's what you're gonna do. All right, I won't go. So I'm not allowed to go because apparently I would try and fuck all of you. Going. I'm like, well, Blunts and Beans. Also, Canna Camp cocksuckers are going. Mary Jane fuckers, and also, gangbang. Like, seriously, that's what she was expecting. So I'm not going. What does she expect? I'm a weed dealer, right? So I'm gonna start going to weed events. I also used to sell black market. Anybody else here sell black market? It's a lot different from the legal. It's actually a lot more different. Like now I'm asking people for ID. Before I can sell your 10-year-old, you know, a joint. Now I can't. Lesson needs to be out back at 11:15. Just have my notes here. One thing selling weed, the ID thing, is is learning the different people trying to do the fake ID. I don't know if you guys get a lot, but like there's a few. Like the one I love is the phone call. Hi, yeah, Billy. Okay, right away. I'm gonna need a sativa joint right away. What? ID? Yeah. Right, and then they leave, or they'll come in. They'll be like, "Yeah, hi. My name is Peter. I have an account here. My number is 7632108. Right, Peter. What's your last name?" So that's another one. Or they come in, reach into their purse, like all big, like, "Oh, can you speed this up? Just bring me a joint. I have a tattoo appointment in 10 minutes, and I gotta go vote." Okay, no problem. Can I see some fucking ID, please? And they leave, right? So, and my absolute favorite, I get this one all the time. I have a picture of my ID. So just do this. I always do this. I go, awesome, 1 sec. And there's a picture of your weed. I'll text it to you on your way out. Dealers rule. Yeah. I couldn't imagine getting in the car back in the day of my dealer, getting in the back seat, and just like hands me the Ziploc bag. Because back then it was weight and cost. Could you imagine? It's just like, hey, what's the terpene count? Is there limonene in this? I think I'm allergic to pinene. Is there pinene? What's the percentage? Is it radiated? Like, you'd be like, get the fuck out of my car. Pay $25, get the fuck out. Don't ask me these stupid questions. Is it CBG? It's annoying. And I didn't know, I didn't be like, hey, is this sativa? Like, if it was purple indica, I knew it was an indica. Because it was called purple indica. But I didn't be like, hey, is this a hybrid or a sativa? And anyways, I can't even sell indica anymore because everyone thinks you fall asleep. It's like, indica. Great, so I'm having some sativa. Yeah, who wants to go on a hike? Write a song? Take a picture? What do you guys want to do? Fucking sativa. I'm gonna go clean the garage. Fucking get up early, smoke some sativa. And then right before bed, smoke some indica. Indica. Right? Now what about hybrid? You guys know Forrest Whitaker? Motherfucker is a hybrid. Okay? Smoking it. Smoking weed with the sun. This side's all business. Tonight on this side, I'm just watching a movie. Maybe eat some food. Fuck that, I'm doing my taxes on this side. Because I'm a hybrid. I would love that. So glad my wife didn't come tonight. All right. You know, I got a little funny story. It's the first time I ever saw weed. Not smoked it, just saw it, okay? And I'm older. You guys probably remember Robert Downey Jr., aka Iron Man. And you guys maybe remember, like back in the 90s, he was arrested for drugs. Yeah. Do you guys remember what he was caught with?
Cocaine.
Sorry?
Cocaine.
Yes. It was actually every type of drug. It was the Virtue Mocha, which is quite delicious. Recommend that. With a nice cell. It was black tar heroin. So I just remember hearing that, just black tar heroin. And I'm downstairs one day and I'm watching TV, and I look up and see in the ceiling a little piece of paper, right? And I'm like in grade 6. So I get up, get a chair, and I reach in there and I feel some magazines in a box, and I pull it down, and it's porn. Okay. So back in the day, that's how you got porn. It wasn't on the internet. It was magazines that you found in the forest. And, boobs would have like cigarette burns with them. Lucky, maybe not, but yeah, totally forgot what I was talking about. All right. Hey, what was I talking about? I don't fucking remember. Someone doesn't want you to got tonight. Totally trailing off here. So, Robert Downey Jr., black tar heroin. I reach up in the ceiling, porno mags, and a little case. You know what was in the case, guys? A black ball of hash. Now, I didn't know what hash was, but I knew what black tar heroin was. So I just I'm like crying, right? I jerked off to the porns. And then I just started crying because I was so upset that my stepdad was doing black tar heroin. And I just want to go, my fucking dad's a fucking heroin addict. Doing black tar heroin. And my friend's like, dude, no. We don't know what heroin is. We're like, no, your dad's building my brother's aquarium. And I'm like, yeah, on heroin. Black tar heroin. That was my first experience with weed. I found out 2 years later. I thought my stepdad did heroin. Like anytime he was tired, I'm like, yeah, get tired. Black tar heroin. And then it wasn't until I think grade 8 where I actually saw hash for the first time. And I was like, oh! Hash! That makes sense. Yeah, so yeah. That's for you, Dad. And that was the first time I saw weed. And it wasn't the first time I jerked off the porn. I figured that out at a young age. Actually, I was at my best friend's house. Wait, hold on. Imagine the power cut out. No way, I didn't think, no, my best friends, because we were drinking, and he was, so anyways, at my best friend's house, and there's a movie called, again, I'm going to show my age, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Haven't seen that? Yes, bunch of old fucking motherfuckers in here tonight. There's a scene where the guy's thinking of the girl in the bathing suit, and he starts like doing his thing on the toilet. You guys remember that scene? So I'm really young, and I have no idea what he's doing, right? And I'm watching this with my friend's older brothers, and they're like laughing, like, oh. And I'm like, what's he doing? I don't get it. And they're like, oh, he's jerking off. I'm like, I don't jerking off. What is that? And then it got weird, and they're like, oh, you know, this. You know? And I'm like, okay. So I go home that night and holy shit! Next day I go up there, my best friend, I'm like, did you do it? He's like, yeah. Pretty amazing. I'm like, yeah, it was. It was amazing. Can't believe I'm telling you guys this. Now it's weird, I don't know if it's the weed, but it just hit me. So anyways, tell the older brother, like, man, that was fucking awesome. Thank you. Thanks for that heads up, man. That was great. And he's like, yeah, man, but just one important thing. You only get 100 of those. Okay. Summer going into grade 7. Right? 100. That's a lot, man! I could jerk off every day for the rest of my life! Like 100 was like a million back then. So I was psyched. So that summer, you know, it was a good summer. It's a great summer, just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. All summer. So, summer ends, you know, did a few things, went to camp, did summer things, played with friends, did some birthdays, going back to school, okay? Walking with my best friend to school, and I'm just upset. He's like, what's the matter? I'm like, oh man. 76. That's what I'm at, 76 in 2 months. And he was just like, what? I'm like, yeah, I only have 24 left. I wasted 76 in 2 months. I'm like, what do you have? He's like, oh, I don't know, 93. And I'm like, 7? Are you doing it right? I wasted 76. Yeah, anyway, so guys, long story short, I was so upset that my friend's like, look, just tell my brother. And I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I've only got like 3 left, right? Like, and they're not even fun. Like, I'll just be at home, you can hear me in my room like, 93. 94. Straight into an indica. Anyways, but now I'm grown up, I'm married, so it's all good. Like yesterday, my wife was like, hurry up! Get out of the shower, you're gonna be late, what are you doing in there? And I'm like, 1,678! No, but seriously guys, I'm not gonna talk about jerking off anymore because I'm getting out of here. Thank you so much for letting me do this. I hope you guys have a great night, okay?